And tens of thousands of people have been evacuated after a volcano in the Philippines erupted. This time-lapse video shows plumes of ash, steam and pebbles which were blasted up to 9 miles in the air. The volcano, called Taal, also forced the shutdown of Manila's international airport.
Now, a volcano near the Philippine capital Manila has blasted a column of ash and steam up to 15 kilometres into the sky. Authorities are warning it's possible there could be an explosive eruption at the Taal volcano coming within the next few hours or days. Taal is one of the world's smallest volcanoes, but it's recorded at least 34 eruptions in the past 450 years. Ash has been landing in the capital. Manila's international airport has put all flights on hold and schools in Manila will be closed on Monday. Well, our correspondent Howard Johnson has more from Manila.
I've just been out on the streets and saw lots of people wearing masks to cover up with this ash that's falling down. You can have a look here. If I just swipe my hand across this surface here, you can see the dirt all over the place. There's a sulphurous smell in the air. The authorities are advising people to wear masks to protect themselves. And of course, this has gone up from a level 3 alert to a level 4 alert. What that means is that a catastrophic explosion could happen anytime soon. That means that lots of people in the area are being evacuated. Some 3 major towns nearby. Thousands of people are currently moving away from the volcano. We have seen a lot of volcanic activity in this region and seismic activity in the last year or so. This Pacific Ring of Fire has been incredibly noisy and busy. Lots of rumbles today and booming sounds, local residents say. What is happening tonight is people are moving away, moving towards Manila to make sure that they're a safe distance away, and the authorities are warning people. Even the president's spokesperson told people to get out of the area as quickly as possible.
That's Howard Johnson in Manila. Well, Dr. James Hickey is a volcanologist who's been telling me more about the volcano's destructive potential.
The ash is travelling to the capital city. That's the main hazard from this current phase of eruption. I mean, it could go on to have larger eruption, or it could stop, and this could be the end of it.
And how difficult is it for people doing jobs like yours to forecast in any way if there are going to be further eruptions and how that's going to change in its impact?
In short, it's very difficult. In this particular case, it's made more difficult, more complicated by the presence of water. This is a volcano with a caldera lake and a crater lake, and that interaction of magma and water just makes things even more unpredictable than they would be otherwise.
Right, just explain what you mean by caldera lake and how dangerous that is.
So it's a complicated geographical setup. There's a volcano surrounded by a lake from a previous explosion, and inside that volcano there's another crater lake filled with water as well. So yeah, a lot of groundwater around. What are your thoughts and what are your fears about the warnings of a volcanic tsunami? Just explain what that is. So in the case of Taal volcano, again, we've got this lake, and beneath the water level, there are a number of submerged volcanic vents, and an explosion from one of those underwater vents could obviously displace the water above it and then cause a tsunami wave to propagate out through that caldera lake.